Counter tonight.
Everybody relax. I'm ISIS security.
What the hell are you doing in here?
We had a report of a water leak.
There's no water in here.
In the wall. It's leaking all over the lobby downstairs.
So that means you break into my office?
I didn't. All security personnel have master keys.
Did you find the leak?
No. Must be in some other wall.
Why don't you go find it then?
Why'd you let him go so easy? He's one of Heck's top 10 soldiers.
Because he just gave me an idea.
And if this producer guy from Hollywood wants Shelley, we are finished.
We are not.
Oh, yeah? Well, what if he wants to put her in a movie? Do you really think she's going to stay here?
Well, she gave me her word.
Oh, yeah, I know. And I also know that isn't all she's been giving you.
Gunther, don't you start with me.
No.
Gavin, Gunther, I'd like you to meet Gilbert Breen. Gilbert, this is Gavin Wiley, and Gunther Wagner.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Welcome to the Whitney Theater, Mr. Breen.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we're in the same racket, huh, Gil?
Racket?
Sure, producing. See, Wiley and I, we produced this play here and everything. Now, we've been negotiating with some studios out in Lotus Land. You know, Holly Weird about the film version of Some Hidden Thunder.
Gunther! No, he's just kidding, Mr. Breen. Gunther has a very strange sense of humor.
Very amusing.
Sure, laugh a minute.
You know, Gavin, your name is familiar to me.
How can that be?
Dream Dance.
You're kidding me.
Is there something going on here I'm supposed to know about?
Well, I directed this student film. It was in a couple of festivals.
Yes, that's where I saw them.
Huh.
Why didn't you do any more?
I wanted to dance.
And now?
Can we get back to me in the play, please?
Of course, Shelley. That's why I'm here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Stoner. It's me, Preacher. Listen, man, I thought it over and, well, I want to go back to work for the police. What do you mean, why that changed my mind? What do you care? I did, though, right? So listen, are you and me back in business? But, wait. It doesn't make any difference to me either, all right? Okay. When I find something, I'll let you know. You can bet on that. All right.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by pH-balanced Secret, strong enough for a man but made for a woman. And by Mild Ivory Liquid, it helps hands stay young-looking.
Ivory Liquid presents Dishwashing Talk.
Well, what'd you think of your birthday dinner?
I can't believe you cooked it.
Here's the proof.
Spaghetti. Well, that's what that was.
Here, I'll help you wash.
Oh, hi there.
Hello there yourself. I like holding your hands. Oh, they're soft.
That's where Ivory Liquid helps.
Wow, you'd never know they were 34 today.
Well, I guess the Ivory Liquid has treated my hands pretty well all these years.
I know.
You know, they say it's the mildest of all leading brands, and that's important if you care about young-looking hands.
Well, to prove I do, I've got one more surprise for you.
You're going to cooking school?
Happy birthday, honey.
Oh, it's perfect.
Just like my spaghetti.
Mild Ivory Liquid helps your hands look as young as you feel.
A man, a woman. Both play hard, both perspire. But secret antiperspirant knows that her perspiration can be very different from his. Watch. This special pH paper proves her perspiration is several times more alkaline than his. Notice the dramatic change in her paper, which shows just how different they are. And Secret's pH balance formula works with a woman's chemistry. It actually accommodates her higher pH level, so Secret can give her the protection she needs to help stay dry all day. All this, and Secret's pretty fragrance, too. Thanks to Secret, you can play as hard as a man and still feel dry like a woman. pH Balanced Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
You stay here, hon. I'll be back soon.
I haven't had any lunch yet.
I know how we can find Alicia Van Dyne.
How?
ISIS files.
How are we going to get in the files?
Security guard told me.
Well, why doesn't somebody tell me? Pizza Heaven. Hi. Hi. Could I help you? Well, I'd like to take advantage of you. What? Of your dating service, I mean. Hello, preacher.
How's it going?
I don't suppose you care that Gavin and Gunther are showing a famous Hollywood producer
You're right,
around
I
the
don't
theater.
care. As long as they don't mess with my stuff.
Oh, don't worry, they won't.
You look like one who's worried about something, not me.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I am crazy.
Hey, preacher, why don't you loosen up a little bit, huh? I can be a very friendly woman, you know.
Hey, what's going on?
You ask her, huh? That's the big famous Hollywood producer, because I don't know.
I hate him.
That's not the impression I got when I walked in.
I was just trying to get a rise out of him. Some kind of human response,
What
you
kind
know?
of human response were you trying to find?
Anything. He walks around here like a zombie all day.
Do you have to get everybody to pay attention to you around here?
Why don't you grow up, huh? Just grow up.
Hey, Bird. Drop dead.
Why is it that every time I turn around today, I find somebody snooping?
We tried. We tried to make Heinz home-style gravy exactly like homemade.
Delicious gravy.
We used real beef and beef juices like you do.
Rich, meaty gravy.
Stirred in flour, just the right seasoning.
Wonderful gravy.
We stirred it and stirred it, but what do we hear?
So close to homemade. But no lumps.
Maybe we stirred it too much. Heinz home-style gravy, so close to homemade.
Got the sneaks, jammies too. Now let's see what we find for you. There's more for your life and Sears. For all the things you do, Wilson, Penn, and Cheryl Teague. Wrap me in the latest sheets. There's more for your life. More for your life. For the times of your life. Times of your life. There's more for your life at Sears.
Now, it may not seem like much, but this is my bedroom. You better have a pretty good explanation for what you're doing here.
I'm Robbie Hamlin.
So?
Look, Mr. Whitney, you are Mr. Whitney, right? I just came to install cable for your TV.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's fascinating. Why don't you tell me how you're going to accomplish that, since I don't own a television set?
Skylar, dear, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I feel like I'm in a French farce. What about this guy?
Oh, that's Mr. Hamlin.
We've established that, Jolene.
Well, you see, the company he works for has installed cable service for Mike and Nancy Carr, and I was thinking of getting it, too.
Oh.
You see, since the installation is free, if you do decide to have cable put in, then it'll save you the expense of another service call. The first 3 months are free. What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea, Jolene. Ah, there we are.
Skylar, is something wrong?
The last time I used these, Raven and I were trapped in an elevator. Hopefully I'll have better luck this afternoon. Well, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, Mr. Hamlin. I'm just a little on edge these days.
No problem.
Well, nice seeing you both. I've got to get back to work.
What type of work is he in?
Sometimes, Mr. Hamlin, I haven't the faintest idea. Are you about through?
Oh, yeah, I'm all finished. There'll be no problem hooking up the living room and both bedrooms.
Well, I'll look over that literature you left me and let you know in a few days.
Terrific. Mrs. Saxon, please don't take too long making up your mind. Our introductory offer only lasts a little longer, and you don't want to have the only TV set in town without our cable service. Bye-bye.
Oh, shut up.
The role of Claire Day is now being played by Sean Murphy.
Oh, Shelley, have you seen Gunther? No, I haven't, and I don't want to. Why? I don't know what you see in him, you know? He has lots of fine qualities. Well, he keeps them very well hidden. He doesn't like to show off. That must be it. Shelley, is anything wrong? Oh, wrong? Why would there be anything wrong? Gavin's acting like an idiot. Mitzi's running around here acting all strange and secretive. Well, she's helping her boyfriend. Well, I won't ask why acting strange is helping her boyfriend. God, I have to be sensational tonight. Don't you understand? I don't need all these distractions. I have to act better than I ever have in my entire life. Why? I can talk to you, can I? You're my friend? Sure. A very big movie producer, Gilbert Breen, is here to see me in the play tonight. He has a film he's considering me for.
Shelley, you watch out for people that call themselves movie producers. Some of them aren't.
What are you talking about? I know Gil.
Oh, well, that's different.
God, I need this film so bad.
Well, I hope he likes you.
Oh, thanks. You know, our friendship is the one nice thing that's come out of this whole miserable experience. Well, let's see. Hi, I'm Faith. I work as a secretary at Image, Inc., the public relations firm on the 26th floor.
Oh, don't tell them where you are. That's our job.
Oh, sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How can you afford those clothes on a secretary's salary?
I save every penny I can.
I bet you do. I think that's a designer original. I guess around, $500.
Well, $650, but who's counting?
Okay. Now, what kind of man are you looking for?
Someone strong. Someone who has his own sense of who he is. A man who could meet me on my own terms.
Are you looking for a date or a boxing match?
I'm not really in the mood to continue the interview right now. Why don't I give you your fee, and then we could set up another appointment,
All right, whatever you want.
Okay, let's see. $100, I believe it said in the application form.
Cheap at half the price.
I'm sure it is. Are you dating someone?
I'm married.
Oh, tell me about him.
Oh, well, he's, strong and has a good sense of who I am.
No, seriously.
He's not available for dating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Are you happily married?
Very, and you're prying. Tell you what, how about Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
For what?
The taping?
Oh, yes. See you then. Bye.
Bye. She'll do a better interview with tape over her mouth. The nerve of that. Who does she think she is?
Hello, Skylar. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. Hello, Alicia.
This yours?
I only use liquid.
I wouldn't use a sheet unless it's bounce.
Sheets are all the same.
Not bounce.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
Smell.
Fresh.
No sheet has Bounce's fresh scent, and nothing beats Bounce's static clean control.
Guess Bounce does it better than my liquid. But what about softness?
Feel.
That is soft. I never thought I'd like any sheet.
Bounce isn't just any sheet.
You can't beat the Bounce sheet.
Scope presents The Way It Was.
Mother, mouthwash tastes like medicine. Well, if it didn't, it wouldn't work.
Margaret believed it. Today, she still does.
Honey, try Minty Scope. Tastes good.
Then it doesn't fight bad breath.
Scope works. Don't let the good taste fool you. Try it.
Minty.
Fresh breath that lasts.
My mother will never believe it.
Scope works. Don't let the good taste fool you.
What you doing?
Making Duncan Hines banana nut muffins. They're new.
Where's the bananas and nuts?
Right in the mix. Because something extra good in the mix means extra good taste in the muffin.
Bananas and walnuts are now in an extra good, extra moist Duncan Hines muffin.
Does it taste extra good? Do I get a kiss? When?
When I finish my muffin.
Something extra good in the Duncan Hines mix means extra good taste in the muffin.
Yes, I want anchovies on it. I don't know, a few of them. 3. Cancel that order. I thought I told you my husband wasn't available.
Raven, I'd like to introduce Alicia Van Dyne, an old friend.
Alicia? Oh, I'm sorry about my little deception. King was my husband's name, but it was more of a merger than a marriage. We were divorced after a little over 24 hours.
What about Faith?
Faith is my middle name.
Well, I'm very sorry. Here, you can have your money back. We don't take money from clients who lie about their names or their ages.
When I saw that Sky was owning this place, I just couldn't resist coming to see him. And when I realized he wasn't here, I thought it prudent not to give my real name in case he'd mentioned me to you.
Oh, yes, he did. But only recently.
Oh.
So what brings you to Monticello, Alicia?
Well, my brother Louis runs a company of mine from here. This building, in fact. ISIS.
What an extraordinary coincidence.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met Louis. There was a minor misunderstanding that he cleared up for us.
Oh. Sky, we have a lot to talk about.
The telephone is a very convenient invention.
Raven, please. Yes, Alicia, you're right. There is a lot I'd like to talk to you about.
But I really must run. I have a meeting at Image Inc., another one of my companies. Very perceptive of you to notice I'm not the secretary.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you acted like one. It was just the clothes that threw me.
Sky, you have a very interesting little wife.
I like her. I hope to see you again, Alicia.
Oh, yes. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, good house tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelley was terrific tonight, too.
She was inspired. It's the best I've ever seen her.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what a marvelous piece of theater you have there.
Hey, it's just an old building. Anything might fall down.
I beg your pardon?
Gunther's sense of humor, remember?
Oh, yes.
How did you like the show?
Very much. A little old-fashioned for my taste, but the direction was very nice.
Say, what movies have you produced?
Well, I'm sure you've never heard of them. Sunset Strip Swingers, Pacific Playground, Malibu Beach Bunnies.
Malibu Beach Bunnies? You kidding me?
Well, it's not art, perhaps, but they were all moneymakers.
Wow.
Gavin, honey, thanks for the show. Well, Gil, you've seen Mr. Franklin's little girl in action again. Was I okay? Did you like it?
You were delightful, my dear.
I know it dragged a little in the second act, but that's kind of the way it's written. I was
not quite there yet, I'm afraid.
not quite there. That was one of the best performances I ever gave in my life.
Yes, but Shelley, look at yourself. You're a bundle of nerves. You've been this way all day.
Well, look at this place. What do you expect? Her. She upset me today.
Hey.
And the one who played Daisy, she She's been running around on stage like a lost rabbit. It's been a horrendous day. I went out there and I gave myself to that audience anyway.
Shelley, there'll be other films.
No, there won't.
You're, Miss Day.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever made a film before? No. Well, you were absolutely marvelous tonight, especially in that delightful costume. How would you like a part in my next project?
Me? In the movies?
I'm sure you'd be an instant success.
Oh, Gunther, honey! Did you hear that?
Yeah, that just... it's great.
I can't believe you just stood there and smiled at her.
Raven, I had to be polite.
Polite! She told her brother to help Spencer. She was responsible for publicly humiliating us. She caused 4 people's deaths.
How are we going to prove that?
What?
I said, how are we going to prove that? By yelling at her? Raven, listen. She came here to witness the decline and fall of Skylar Whitney.
Well, I didn't like the way she looked at you, and I want to kill her.
My dears, I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I need my rest. Since you can be heard down in the street, why don't you go there? I wouldn't want you to disappoint your public.
Geraldine, we found Alicia Van Dyne.
She found us.
Splendid. Go to the police. And then go to bed.
We've got to get out of this place. I'm sick and tired of living in one little room with a bird that smells.
Come on, honey, we found Alicia Van Dyne. That means we're that much closer to finding the diamond.
If only I could believe that.
Raven, it's the truth. Geraldine has given up on us. Everybody has given up on us. Don't you give up on us, too, honey.
Baby, promise me one thing. No matter what happens, you stay away from that woman. She's like strychnine in a crystal glass.
It's okay now.
Take me home with you, okay? Take me home with you.
Right. I'll take care of you. It's okay, don't cry.
My starch comes out too stiff. Mine comes out too starchy.
Not new spray and starch. It makes clothes come out beautifully. My starch doesn't come out at all. New spray and starch comes out beautifully. It's the first fabric finish ever in the no-clog trigger sprayer. And what a look. Crisp without being stiff. Get new spray and starch. Comes out beautifully.
Drench your lips in rich, luxurious color. Color so moist, it licks your lips. It's Moisture Whip Lipstick by Maybelline. Long-last color, plus moisturizers and a protective sunscreen to keep your lips as soft and as moist as the petals of a flower. Moisture Whip Lipstick by Maybelline. Rich color so moist, it licks your lips.
Great day in the morning, in the afternoon.
On Loving.
I don't deserve you at all, you know.
Meryl, torn between love and the truth.
Roger will never ask Anne for a divorce.
Loving, weekday mornings.
What happened here?
Oh, we better clean it up before Gavin sees it. Mr. Breen wants me to report to Hollywood first of next week.
Have you decided whether you're really going or not?
Yes. to.
But what about me?
I'll be back.
I don't think so.
Now, why do you say that?
'Cause look, Hollywood gets one look at you, you're going to be making one movie after another.
You don't know that for sure.
Baby. Baby, I knew you were star quality the first time I set eyes on you.
I promise, all right?
Sure. Me too.
And we can visit each other.
I'm going to miss you, Claire.
Come on, Gunther, honey. We're going home.
Claire, I live at the theater. You know I sleep in the prop room.
Not tonight, you don't.
Hello, Jean. Sorry to call so late, but I'm worried about Mike. I don't like the sound of his cough. It's very congested. Formula 44D? Thanks.
Take strength from this. Vicks Formula 44D is now twice as strong to loosen worrisome chest congestion. It also quiets coughing and helps drain nasal congestion. And it's the only leading formula that can do all that.
See, honey, nothing to worry about.
Vicks Formula 44D, made stronger to take the worry out of congested coughs.
We get a kick out of legs, and it shows. From our heads to our toes, our legs, pantyhose, make us feel great each step we take. And it shows in our smile that legs fit our style. Oh, we get a kick out of legs, and it shows. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Tonight, Krause needs a spouse when her mother comes visiting, and Benson is the unlucky man on Benson. Then Webster helps his runaway friend by hiding her in his room and then tries to hide the truth from Mom on Webster. And a young boy becomes a millionaire, but he wants to give the money away on Lottery. After, Matt is the target of a murder manhunt on Matt Houston, tonight on ABC.
Tonight, as America goes computer crazy, companies are fighting over who can give you more for less.
If I had the initials IBM, I'd have the big edge, let's face it.
Should you buy your computer now or wait a little while longer? Watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings, tonight.
Coming up in a moment on Eyewitness Extra, we're going to go live to St. Patrick's Cathedral as people gather at the bier of Cardinal Terence Cook. You may not have noticed, but New York was shaken by an earthquake today. We'll have the details.
Also today, we'll tell you why the government has dropped an effort to make deadly toy chests safe for children. And we'll show you the new game that could improve your love life. Next on Eyewitness Extra.
It's not how good a sandwich looks.
People who have been here throughout the Mass, even though there were no loudspeakers outside for them to hear the proceedings inside, they have stood there silently for most of these 3 hours. Live for now from St. Patrick's, Roger Sharp, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
That does conclude our special coverage. Again, a thank you to Father Couture, and a reminder that abbreviated coverage of the services today will be a part of our news programs to follow.
And Father Couture, we were asked if you had any final comments to make before we say goodbye for the afternoon.
Well, only to thank you both for your courtesy and for the excellent job that WABC TV has done on this funeral.
Well, thank you, Father. Well, Roger has said goodbye. I'm Bill Butel. Thank you very much, and thank you, Father John Couture, the director of the Christophers. We'll be back in a moment with our regular afternoon schedule. Ernie Anastas and I will be here with Eyewitness Extra in a half an hour, and then through the rest of the afternoon, Eyewitness News at 5 and at 6. Thank you very much for being with us this afternoon.
This has been a special report from Eyewitness News on the funeral of Terence Cardinal Cook. We will resume normal programming following these messages.
On the next Entertainment Tonight, Sophia Loren in New York City, John Ritter on location, and Kelly Savalas on the air. Tonight at 7:30 on Channel 7.
In a city of millions, one person who knows something can fight back to help solve violent felony crimes.
Crime Stoppers Unit, New York Police.
And not be afraid. Channel 7 urges you to use your powerful weapon.
I know who it was.
By sharing what you know anonymously.
He's still around the neighborhood.
Call Crime Stoppers weekdays from 8 a.m. to midnight. 577-TIPS. The weapon is in your hand.
If you think beautiful skin is only something you're born with, get wind of new Sea Breeze Moisture Lotion.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with Sea Breeze.
99% oil-free moisture absorbs right in.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze with Sea Breeze.
Sheer moisture that eases dryness. Let skin breathe.
Beautiful skin can be a breeze.
Soft.
With Sea Breeze.
Remember the first time you tasted a Diet Cola? After a while, you even learned to live with it. But were you ever really thrilled with the taste?
You won't taste the Diet in Diet 7-Up. With no caffeine, it's fresh and light. No funny diet taste, yes, that's right.
That doesn't look a Diet Cola.
Doesn't taste like one either.
You won't taste the Diet in Diet 7-Up.
Let's see. Benson is coming to daytime. No. At last it's Benson in the morning. Nah.
It's a great day when Benson and the governor's lovable team join your weekday morning.
That sounds good to me.
And unloving.
I don't deserve you at all, you know.
Merrill, torn between love and the truth.
Roger will never ask Anne for a divorce.
Benson, loving. Weekdays.
Friday.
You've only been pregnant 24 hours.
Is Krause having Benson's baby?
Say something.
Benson. Then Webster's keeping a little secret.
You're gonna get me into trouble.
And
your son is the winner.
lottery turns this kid into a multimillionaire. And he wants to give his money away. Then Matt Houston's the target of a murder manhunt.
I am desperate.
And Mexico is his only road out.
Tonight, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Well, better luck next time, ladies.
Wednesday, First Lady Nancy Reagan joins us for our drug abuse program on Good Morning America.
Mr. Goodbar, please.
Lots of things have changed since 1925, but not the goodness of peanuts and chocolate.
Ooh.
Even in the bad times.
The spare, Mr. Goodbar.
Even in the good times.
Keep the change.
There was always time.
Another Mr. G.
For crunchy peanuts and creamy chocolate. And billions of Mr. Goodbars later, one thing's still true. Good peanuts and good chocolate make a very good bar.
Shouldn't that be Ms. Goodbar?